The definition of spare. A quick reminder, get new additions to the Illustrated Dictionary. Just click the subscribe button, the bell icon, and then all. Now let's consider 7 illustrated sentence examples for the word spare. The word spare can be used as a transitive verb, that is, a verb which accepts an object. It can be used as a noun or an adjective. First, let's examine 3 meanings of the word spare when it's used as a transitive verb. Later in the video, we'll see spare used in an idiom. So, definition 1. When killing or harming someone or something is avoided. In the picture, we see a helicopter dropping water on a wildfire. The sentence reads, "Although the wildfires came dangerously close, thankfully the buildings on the edge of town were spared." In other words, damage and harm were avoided. The buildings on the edge of town were spared or escaped being destroyed. Definition 2. To be lenient, showing consideration or kindness to someone, to hold back, withhold, or avoid. In the picture, we see a woman telling her husband off. The sentence reads, "When she found out her husband had lost money gambling again, she didn't spare him." In other words, she didn't hold back from using strong words to express her anger. She let her husband feel the full force of her feelings, not sparing him or reducing the intensity. Here's another example. The picture shows a woman holding her hand up to stop her husband from talking. The sentence reads, "When he started to describe the accident at work, she said, 'Please spare me the gory details.'" In other words, she asked her husband to hold back or show consideration by not telling her all the unpleasant details of the accident, such as the amount of blood and details of the injury. Definition 3. To give from one's resources. The picture shows a beggar in the street talking to a woman. The sentence reads, "The beggar called out to the lady who was passing, 'Can you spare a few coins for a homeless man?'" Here, spare a few coins means to give some money. Now let's see an example of spare as a noun. Definition: a replacement reserved for a future need, if the same type of item is lost or broken. We see a picture of an old automobile with the spare wheel attached to the back. The sentence reads, "Many modern car manufacturers no longer supply a spare in order to make savings with cost, space, and weight." Note, a spare wheel is often referred to simply as a spare. Now let's see spare used as an adjective. Definition: in addition or in excess to what is needed. In the picture we see 2 people holding pens. The sentence reads, "She said to her colleague, 'My pen has stopped working. Do you have a spare one you can lend me?'" Here, spare one refers to a pen the other person has which is extra or that they're not using. Finally, let's look at an idiom that uses the word spare. Drive you spare. Definition: something you find extremely annoying and irritating. A synonym would be drive you crazy. This is informal English. In the picture, we see a dog barking through a fence. The sentence reads, "She told her friend, 'My neighbor's dog never stops barking. It's driving me spare.'" Here, driving me spare means the neighbor finds the dog's barking very annoying and irritating. It's driving her crazy. So, to summarize, remember, spare as a transitive verb can mean 1. When killing or harming someone or something is avoided. 2. To be lenient, showing consideration or kindness to someone, to hold back, withhold, or avoid. And 3. To give from one's resources. As a noun, it means a replacement reserved for a future need, if the same type of item is lost or broken. As an adjective, it means in addition or in excess to what is needed. And finally, drive you spare, the idiom, means something that causes annoyance and irritation. Has this video helped you? Then like, share, or comment now. And build a powerful English vocabulary with my free course on Udemy. Just go to goodenglish.online.